Hello guys, welcome to what phone are you pressing now? Welcome to Gusto Reactions yet again. Thank you so much for liking and sharing, subscribing, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. We love you and appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much, guys. Today we've got Big Lala in the building. Bella Shmurda as well is in the building as well, and Dangbana Republic Master is back again with a brand new single. Now, Bella Shmurda, we talked about him a while ago. Here is two releases this year: Rush, and World as well. Both have videos. You've not been too impressed with World.
Was that? Is that what I said?
Yeah, you say you like Rush, but like World didn't meet up to, even though the message and everything.
No, I think World was the one that had both of them were. Yeah, both of them were actually the sort of music he said he was comfortable doing.
Conscious music.
Yeah, conscious music.
Yeah.
I just thought maybe Rush was that one. World had a lot of things. I mean, preached some sort of sensitive topics. It talked about some sensitive topics. But at the end of the day, it was still a good thing.
Yeah.
It was still a good song.
Yeah.
I don't think he did too badly. So kudos to Shmurda.
Okay, so the first single is right here. Party Next Door, Bella Shmurda, and Dangbana Republic. Now, I have come to notice something. Bella Shmurda said to drop his new EP, High Tension 2.0. But before then, Party Next Door is the track he just released, and I noticed the trend.
What's the trend?
Now, the first single Rush this year to World, and now to Party Next Door has Dangbana Republic and Bella Shmurda. That means most likely Dangbana Republic owns the songs. What implication does that have on Bella Shmurda?
Well, personally, I don't know who Dangbana Republic is. I'm guessing it's the new outfit, a new label, a new sponsor. Maybe the sort of contract. I mean, he decided to sign with them is. And those ones, maybe judging by what they've seen happen in the Nigerian music industry, to avoid stories at touch, is you're going to release these songs as Dangbana Republic
and Bella
Shmurda, so that when it comes to ownership of masters, it will be something dual. It won't be just Bella Shmurda. And we know how many people, even in world music, how many people actually own their masters. It's hard. Some people who sign to the biggest of labels, they don't, even when they've left the labels, they don't own their masters. Their masters just belong to. So it takes a lot for them to now actually buy their masters back. Sometimes when there's issues, when Kakala don't boss, that's when you now see artists going through extreme measures to make sure that the label that they had issues with are not exploiting their old songs, blocking their venue. And an example would be Taylor Swift, who was blocking a label at the time from using those songs for anything they wanted to do. So those kind of things can happen. I think it's just the label being smart. And Bella Shmurda, if it doesn't mind, it doesn't mind.
Is it a good move though for Bella Shmurda?
Well, it's two things, man. If you have money to push yourself and have money to push your music, to invest and everything, then you do it yourself. But most of the time, most of these artists, they don't. They come from a place where sometimes they're desperate and they sign. And once they sign, their own is to just say, be his music. They don't look at the future, they look at it now. So it's not particularly a bad thing as long as the percentages are right. And maybe after a few years or after 10 years or 15, 20 years, then the masters will maybe like the percentage you own starts decreasing. If a plan like that is included in the contract they signed, then no problem.
Okay, anyways, I saw a tweet some days back, someone saying, the bed space at Yaba Tech is at Yaba left rather, is not available anymore. Youth going into drug addiction and all of that. Party Next Door actually is a song that totally addresses that. Is Bella Shmurda more like a preacher of our time in terms of the street preacher? Because he's done that like back to back right now. Party Next Door is almost the same. Yeah.
What did he do?
I mean, still talking about Momoko, Mufufa, Kufa and everything, trying to, preaching against them.
Is he preaching against it or preaching for it?
Did he preach for it?
I don't think he preached against it though. Mumajaye, mumukumu, fafa kufa.
Okay. I didn't get. Maybe I didn't get the lyrics very well. So is it going against his own vice? His own,
Has he ever come across as someone who wants to preach against these sort of things?
Well,
no.
For someone who we know as a conscious guy, someone who will say, okay, conscious,
spiritual guy.
Now, spiritual, yeah, but
he's not really conscious.
No, he does conscious. If he's saying in word and he's saying, pastor, we they do black magic.
I agree.
And if I lie to myself, if I lie to the world, I can't lie to myself.
Yes.
Which means trying to preach transparency, trying to preach being, integrity basically, and everything. But right now, I kind of thought that he was preaching against it actually.
No, I don't think that.
So he was preaching for it.
I wouldn't want to put him on this one and say he was preaching for it. But he never comes across the guy.
If a fan sings that song, how would he sing it?
This is hyping yourself up now that this night or on this party or this rave, I'm going to do as I want anyhow. That's what he's preaching on there. He's not necessarily saying, go and fafakufa. Anybody that wants fafakufa. Anybody that wants mumukumu.
Yeah.
But he's the kind of song he's come up with. So he's like, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to do anything I want, and that's what he sang on that song. He wasn't saying, don't go and mukumu, don't go and fafakufa. Bella Shmurda, if you sing that kind of song, I will be shocked. I'll be shocked.
I mean, that's always been his MO for
no.
2021.
Are you serious? That's what you've thought? But that's one that had.
No, he does. No, well, there's been news about him doing all of those.
Doing shows in Wild High.
Yes, there's been news about that. But yeah,
he also isn't confirmed that his life was a mess until Olamide intervened. That he used to smoke a lot and do things a lot. I mean,
yeah.
So do you think I've not seen one song talking about him? Nah, if anything, he is a preacher of do as you please, don't lie to yourself, be who you are, do what you want, and things like that. It's not being, don't do this, don't do that.
Okay, so what do you think about this song itself, Party Next Door?
Well, we heard the snippet, was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they moved it forward. I don't know why they've moved the dates. The snippet seems to be the catchy part, the most interesting part of the song.
And that's the part that preaches.
I don't know where you're guessing these pitches. It's not pitching anything for people. It's like saying, I'm gonna party and booze it and party and it's the same thing, but just saying it in a local way. If I'm going to Mumukumu, I'll drink Rabina, I'll drink what's it called? Yogurt. It's still Mumukumu. You get? I don't know about the
context. Yeah.
In my own context. Yeah. We that both of us are saints like that.
For you, Bella Shmurda. Anyways, what do you think about Party Next Door?
Well, it's a decent song. The snippet we had, like I said, is the most interesting part of the song.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't need all your songs to be, legit top notch like that. Sometimes all you need is just 1 or 2 lines that will get people's attention, and then they will start singing and singing. And he has that with that line, the famous. So that part down, it can do wonders for him. Exactly. And I can't say this song will not blow for Bella, because sometimes the reach of this guy these days is scary. You never know where he's going to reach, and I think he's joined up for High Tension 2.0.
He's got 3 songs out this year already. Yeah. Is this the list of them for you?
The least enjoyable one?
Maybe.
Well, the first one I was too quick to say. Rush. That was at the end of the day. You hear everything talk about that. I see they ask who are they ask them? Which Shoma is talking about? So I was too quick to judge that first one. I'm like, okay, at the end of the day it was good.
Yeah.
But it did still reach number 1 like you were shouting.
Yeah. No, Rush did not reach number 1.
It didn't.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
No, Rush did.
It did not.
Rush did actually. I think Rush did on Apple Music. It was Word that did not reach number 1.
I don't think it did.
No,
sure.
It did. Rush did.
So something like that. So yeah, it's a good track. It's Bella Shmurda. It's on top form. So
High Tension 2.0. July 9th, 2021. What should we expect from this guy? With the 3 songs and everything. Obviously, this is going to be a Dangbana Republic, EP. Right now.
It could actually be an album. You never know. Because it's really 3 songs. And if those 3 songs are on there, how many songs? Does one want to give us 3 new songs and call it an EP? He's not a Joe boy, so I might be expecting more tracks.
An album? I mean, if it's an album, I would think I would expect that maybe he would probably.
You know, some of these guys want to say EPs, and then when they come up with 7 tracks and they think it's an EP, no, that's an album. So an LP.
All right, guys, let's have your thoughts on that one. Bella Shmurda, PND, Party Next Door. Yes, I think Tenny dropped something like that before. Party Next Door.
Yeah, Tenny has a Party Next Door song.
Yeah, Party Next Door song.
That's the next this or that, are we?
Hey, and then maybe, just maybe. But like, guys, let's have your thoughts down below. Bella Shmurda, Dangbana Orisha himself, the guy who sang that major hit. You know,
Cash App.
No.
Cash App.
You know, Banjo, Giriosa.
They don't knock you pillow before.
Put everything down below. That hits now. Put everything down below. Let's have your thoughts on Bella Shmurda, Dangbana Republic with Party Next Door. What do you think about it? And also, what are your thoughts on the new, maybe EP, the album dropping in a couple of days? We'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.